customer said, hey, I want to make this enhancement. And we said, gosh, we're sorry, but that platform doesn't support that enhancement. Fine. A couple months later, they asked us, hey, we want to make this enhancement. So our customers are really wanting this. And we told them, hey, you can't do this on this platform. Now, we could lift up the whole solution and put it over on a WordPress platform and build it for you, which is what we recommend in the beginning. And I avoided giving them the I told you so message. But it was very clear they were limited by what their platform had, and they really had no option. And the thing about a WordPress-based solution is if you can do it with WordPress, you can add it to your online course. And honestly, there's very little you cannot do with WordPress. Now, if you do use LearnDash, it's great for organizing your courses, for building quizzes, for certifying people, giving them certificates, things like that. But there are other things you typically want to add to a membership. You might want to have a resource library, a list of downloadable PDF files, things that maybe don't lend themselves to the course itself. But if you want to build that within a WordPress environment, sky's the limit. There's no limit to what you can do. So that's something you really give up. And this is probably the biggest benefit of going with your own open source built or WordPress built solution versus one that's hosted. The other thing is priorities. So when you think about the business of a managed, hosted LMS, they're trying to make as many features available to as many of their potential customers as possible. So they've got a queue of features that they want to release, and they release it on their own priority. If you're wanting it really badly, that doesn't mean that it's going to be pushed to the top of their queue, because they're prioritizing their development based on what they think they need to have a more viable product, to increase sales and things like that. So you have no controls over the priority. And if there's one feature that you see on their feature list that you want, and they're saying, oh, we're going to do that, but it's a year away, well, you're out of luck. Where in a WordPress environment, there really are a lot of options. You're never really limited or unable to do something you need to do, assuming it's within the possibilities. But again, WordPress has limitless options. The final benefit is when you go with a WordPress LearnDash, open source solution that you build, you just have you own your business. You don't have some variable out there that someone else controls on you. It's similar to when you're running your own business, owning your own building for running your business versus renting it from someone else. You're limited to what that other person's priorities are. You're limited by what they allow you to do. Where when you build your own website, when you run it with WordPress, when you use a tool like LearnDash and all the other tools that come that are available to support your LearnDash course, really sky's the limit. And I just warn business owners, don't fall prey to, hey, this is really easy to get started with. This is really, these tools are simple to use. Hey, their initial price point is really low. Those are the things, and those are the benefits of going with a hosted solution, but don't short yourself. Especially if you're ambitious, especially if you anticipate this being a course that's going to be a big driver of sales, of income for your business. Make sure that you're finding a platform that's going to service you well, both in the short term and in the long term. Hope this helps everybody.